Hey, my name is PolishLynx. Let's continue with the letter, which, after first half an hour, well, basically amazed me. Let's go! It takes a few moments until I finally reach the infamous mansion. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. Maybe, for honestly, like, I wouldn't want to live in a mansion like that, to be honest. Yet, despite all of this, it does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. The surrounding area is unusually silent, and the only rustling of the leaves can be heard as the occasional breeze passes. While Aslam village is just a few miles away, everybody keeps their distance, on purpose. Perhaps out of fear, the horror of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it has any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place looks at night. Let's maybe not try to find out.
You planning to go inside that place, Missy?
The voice nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes away from the house, I give the driver a confused nod. A bit passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-committal Belatedly, it occurs to me that he must have been waiting for my payment. I mentally stop myself from speaking out and promptly hand him the fare with an apologetic look. I expect him to leave as soon as I pay, but there's a hesitant expression to him, as if something hasn't been said yet.
Is there something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everyone about that place. Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace, and I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in that house doesn't want to either.
Huh.
I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it. No wonder they wanted to get rid of it.
Maybe they just didn't like it?
You never know.
He drives off after, but what he said has left a foreboding feeling in my gut. I breathe out a heavy sigh as I approach the house. After hearing enough of the rumors, I should have expected the conversation to take that turn. But I'm already here. Backing out is completely out of the question. It's not like I have a choice anyway. If I want to get that bonus and commission, one way or another, I've got to sell the property. And the door is ajar when I get to it. However, while my own copy of the keys dangle uselessly in my hand, Rose must have left it open when she arrived. That's weird. We may be the only people here this early, but I've never known her as someone careless. Wait, what was with that transition? Why did it get reddish when it transitioned? Anyway, entering what greets me inside leaves me gaping. They've cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antiques, searched every nook, cranny and crevice and made it spick and span. All for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the mundane lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. I mean, technically, if you watch, I guess, movies, because I don't think people get to visit normally such areas. Those places always look like that, like completely devoid of soul. I mean, unless they are haunted, but yeah. As for it's going to eat you alive. If you ask me, they should have just listened to what other people have been telling them and leave this place alone. Some things in this world are better left alone, never to be disturbed ever again.
Rose?
Echo. That's always a bad sign. I call out.
Rose, I'm here. Where are you?
My voice echoes softly throughout the hallways. Who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'll hear me no matter how deafening the silence is. She could be all the way on the other side of the property, for all I know. Quickly, I reach for my phone and dial her number. But
the number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
okay, I'd never heard something like that. What do you mean has not been recognized? We were just talking a while ago. It's not like she was even by the house. Right? Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away. Right? Right? No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. She probably just wandered deeper into the house and lost signal or something. I dial her number again, hoping the call will connect this time.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
But to no avail. Also, anyone noticing or thinking the same as me that the portraits on the left are way more creepier than the ones on the right? I mean, the guys' portraits are really not creepy, while the females really are. Especially the one with the long hair. Okay, this really is ridiculous. I'm meaning it is in the good way, but even the way that the light changes by going through the freaking glass, basically. This is something else, man. The way the way that developers really got attention to the details, breathtaking, really. Oh boy, I have a very bad feeling about this.
Rose? If you can hear me, please come out.
I would say you should shout way, 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 with a higher voice.
Come on, Rose. This isn't funny. You know this place gives me the creeps.
Louder, louder. No answer. This isn't going to work. The place is big. She could be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. Or do I? I take a deep breath before venturing deeper into the mansion. Taking a couple of steps forward, I notice something move above the grand staircase. God damn it, I didn't pay attention.
What the hell? Rose? Rose, is that you?
Okay, I didn't pay attention. Did something move? You can like zoom back. I mean, rewind basically. I can't do this. God damn. I mean, technically I would be able once I stop recording, but...
Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out. Not coming out, huh? Fine, I'm going.
Okay, that's a lie. She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's alright. Growing desperate, I tried to contact her number again. Come on, please give me something. Please, Lord. Yes, finally.
Hello? Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you?
She does respond. There is also heavy static coming from her side. I sincerely hope it doesn't get cut off again before I can get an answer from her.
Rose, come on. Where are you?
A few minutes pass until the static eventually starts to quiet down.
I'm attic.
What? The attic? Why?
Crap, it got cut off. Man, do I need to go there? Do I? Seriously, the basement and the attic. This is the worst possible outcome, right? to go there or there. Remember, note to self. Never get a house with a basement. Never get a house that has an attic. I need to remember that. If there are none of those, whew, I mean, the probability of this being haunted is definitely lower. With how deep inside dimension the attic is, there is barely any signal there, no wonder I can't contact her. But why is she there? Out of all the places, just has to make me go fetch her in the creepiest room of this place. Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. Or you could walk away. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I will feel better about being here. I carefully make my way up the staircase. Okay, I need to pay attention because maybe that thing will appear again. My legs will bust. I mentally curse the fact that I've chosen real estate. Instead of picking a car that does involve strange, abandoned houses. Upon reaching top, the grand hallway greets me. Oh. Right, I'm also paying attention to some noises and so on, okay? I see the door is open there. It branches out to the two major wings of dimension, the east and the west wing. There are two attics here, one on each side. Okay. Two attics? Two? Are you kidding me? This is... I don't even want to know how many basements there might be. But the east one has been converted to a storage room of sorts, and somehow I find it least likely for Rose to wander there by herself. Besides, she never did like going into stuffy storage rooms. So I head towards the west wing first, where a simple wooden door at the end of a hall opens to a small room. Inside is another set of steps leading to the second attic. Unlike the grand staircase 4, the stairs to the attic are steep and narrow, made of old stones and covered with a thick coating of dust that kicks up into the air with every step. Thank God it's still daytime. If it wasn't for the light streaming through the door behind me, I might easily stumble and fall. With how all the places, there are no light fixtures to illuminate the crowned passage up. Another reason to not move there. Why they didn't bother to add one here when they renovated escapes me. Escapes me? Is that how you actually speak? Escapes me? I'm not sure if that's a thing. Okay, never mind. Sure, they did it with the rest of the house. A small bedroom. Huh, they renovated the stuff like that in the rest of the house, but not in here. I wonder why. A small bedroom welcomes me at the end. Oh no, okay. It looks exactly... I think I remember what was happening here. So I'm getting ready for smashing some buttons. It looks exactly as it did since the last time I've been here, full of dust, worn out and faded by the time. Odd, I thought they cleaned everything. I mean, technically you didn't really need to enter here, right? I mean, I think you would be able to see from outside of the room if Rose is here? Did the crew miss the room? I mean, I would not enter here. Cleanliness is the least of my concerns right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. Who clearly is not here? She's not here. Was I doing when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? No, it couldn't have been a dream. After all, the creepy ambience of this estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake. Okay, how about we get out of here? And I'm sure she said she's here. Is this a prank? Or maybe that phone call was Rose's last message to me before the carriers got to her. Shut up, brain, shut up! You're not helping! Don't make this scarier than it already is! But if she's not here, then where is she? Oh shit. What the hell was that? That's it, I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. We must have anger the spirits living here. I knew disturbing expansion was a bad idea, right from the first start. But nobody listened. Be fucking realistic, they said. I think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish backwater country beliefs. I've always strived to be a model employee, but not this time. No! I'm turning back for the sake of my sanity. Real reality can find another agent who is more fucking realistic to tour people around this haunted house. Before leaving, I take one last look at the gloomy old room. Just to check.
Huh? What's this?
Don't! My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room. But there's clearly something on the floor. Listen, don't! It looks like...
A letter?
Yes, listen, no, don't touch it. Listen to me. That's never a good idea, okay? Never. Please, Isabella, think. Don't do this. Lying on the ground just a couple of inches away from the feet. Unless you have a fishing rod, okay? And you can catch that letter from the distance. Okay, maybe that's acceptable, but don't go in there. Out of sheer curiosity, I leaned down and picked up. Ah, strange. I don't recall seeing this last time I was here. Sure, okay. I mean, I know what's going to happen, but I'm still a little nervous, okay? A few days back, me and a few other agents inspected the mission to repair for today. I had been the last to look inside the attic and leave, and this certainly hadn't been here before. Someone must have left it in this room since then. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago? I couldn't have missed her fall, could I? There's only one set of stairs leading to the attic. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition, in fact it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough, I'm worried it will fall apart if I so much as touch it. Then don't touch it! But with great care I open it and what I read shakes me to my core. Why would you do that?
What?
Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Nothing but the words help me fills the page, all of it, seemingly written with a crimson shaded pen. Yeah, I bet it's a pen. Or blood. I gulp. Ooh. The same phrase just goes on and on until... Send us to 5 people or else.
Send this to 5 people or else. Or else what?
Hey, maybe we don't want to know.
Or else what?
No one cares. As quick as I can, I scan the back of the paper and pick into the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on the second page. But there's nothing.
No. Oh, please, no.
Technically, you just go, scan it, and send it to whatever people there are. My hands tremble as dread creeps over me. The room is suddenly getting colder. Oh shit. Alright, Lynx. Be ready to smash some button. Fold the paper in half, the side that greets me next has me frozen on the spot. Holy fucking shit! This is creepy, man! A pair of blood-soaked feet enters my field of vision, covered in gaping wounds, with skin eaten away to reveal flesh, bone, and all manner of things one isn't meant to see. Told you not to go there. It's too much. All of it is too much. I want to cry, call for the help, but the words catch in my throat. Even my feet won't move, completely paralyzed out of terror. Be brave and look up, close the eyes and pray. You know what? You know what? It can't be that bad, right? Well, given that I have some time, I'll prepare some not so disturbing pictures for myself. You know, just to calm down if there is something really creepy. Cute pictures. Graphics. Alright, I am prepared. Okay, I will need to calm myself down with some cute pics later. Close eyes and pray, okay. Be brave and look up. Let's do this. I need to face it. Whatever this feet belong to, I need to face it. And if I'm going to die, if they're going to kill me, at least I will know what my killer looks like. Cold comfort. So with the deep breath, I summon every ounce of courage I have left in me and shift my gaze upward. That was a mistake.
Please, don't hurt me. No!
That's fucking creepy. Without thinking, I scrambled towards the door. I started to open, but I won't budge.
Stay away! Go away! Please, Lord! Make it go away!
Why now? Why won't it open now? My heart sinks as reality downs and... You know what? That's also when you want to enter the freaking haunted mansion, I would suggest like getting some kind of weapon. I guess. I'm locked in. I mean, technically we could fight it back, right? Locked in with that thing.
Let me out! Let me out! Lord, please, let me out!
It slowly approaches me as I winch the doorknob violently back and forth. Oh shit, it's so fast! Nope! Yes! Can't stop me now! The door finally swings open. I couldn't have been happier. Waste no time, I leap out the door and don't look back. My feet pound against the floor in rhythm with the loud, fast beating of my heart. By the time I run past the hallway and find myself atop the ground staircase, my chest feels so tight like it's going to burst. But that's nothing compared to the feeling of hope the sight of the exit gives me. Racing down the stairs, every feel laugh escapes me and... My shoe slips and I find myself falling. Until my back hits the ground and pain racks my body. God damn it. That's why you go to places like this? In like running shoes. My head grows fizzy and my vision dims as I fight to stay conscious.
No. Go away.
The last thing I see are those feet before all I know is darkness. Darkness consumes you. Or something like that. My kind of music, damn it!
Write off your loss, send letters goodbye. I won't forget you, though your life fades away as I wither in this world filled with regret. Hold my hand and leave. Please don't leave me be. These bloody halls where we
Oh, is that?
shed our tears, the darkness breaks, our memories alone remain. I reach out beyond the curtain.
I have my suspicion that the girl was,
I want to be free together by
was the other girl that kinda scared us.
Spend eternity in this lonely place we call home.
Alright, I like the design of Isabella, obviously, because she's super cute and so on, but also of the girl with black hair. A buzz breaks the silence. I start to rouse, pulled into consciousness against my own will. I've never felt this tired before. I just want to sleep, but the instant buzzing, poking and prodding isn't letting me. My old mattress may not be the comfiest of places, but that doesn't make me any more eager to wake up.
5 more minutes, Becca.
I swat away at what is nudging persistently at my side. Can't I just get a few extra minutes of sleep today? I promise, it will work. I will work hard once I'm up. A hand tightly taps my cheek, and something cold is suddenly being pressed at the back of my head. The icy sensation slowly spreads throughout the area, giving me an uncomfortable feeling.
Isabella? Isabella? Gosh, can you hear me? Isabella?
Huh? The fog immediately lifts from my mind the moment I recognize the voice and my eyes snap open. Hey, you look... Okay, that's the one, because I recognize the freaking outfit, but she looks different now. There looking down at me is Rose. Another woman loiters beside her, but my attention is too focused on my co-agent to even ask why there's someone else with her. Rose's posture just screams worry, although she's keeping a straight face, or trying at least. I can't help but feel bad for making her fret. A wave of dizziness washes over me as soon as I try to get up, forcing me to lie back down again. Luckily the feeling subsides after a few seconds until only a mild throbbing somewhere at the back of my head remains. With a little assistance from Rose, I push myself upright. She hands me a nice punk and gestures for me to press it where I suspect a small bump has already formed. If the light age in the area indicates anything.
Alright, Isabella, where are we?
Is it heaven?
The Ermengarde mansion. Why? Ow, my head.
And the date today?
Yeah, I would probably not be able to answer that question if someone asked me, to be honest. Like, I never really, maybe not like, never know, but never really care.
October 21st? Rose.
Last one. Can you count to 15 in reverse order?
Why would I?
15, 14, 13, 12 teen... No, that's wrong. Why are we doing this?
She's just checking if your injury is in any way serious.
This time I curiously regard the woman standing beside Rose. It's supposed to overlook her. What with the way she towers over us? So she's tall, okay? And here I thought Rose is already tall. Is she taller? A little bit, I think. Who is she anyway? One of the remaining cleaning crews? Yeah, I mean, that outfit definitely suggests that, doesn't it? That was sarcastic, okay, remark. But with how primely dressed she is, I don't think anyone would want to clean a suit, an expensive suit at that. The gloves alone must have already cost a fortune. Her eyes slowly shift between me and Rose, concealing us with an almost unreadable expression, before finally fixing a sharp gaze on me. I can't help but fold my arms protectively over myself as she does so. Honestly, all in all, I want to help. She may be far from a cleaning crew, but she certainly looks like our supervisor during evaluation.
Just do it, please.
I eye them both early, but recite everything as she had asked. Rose releases a breath of relief once I'm done.
You scared me for a moment there. I was about to call for an ambulance.
I mean, does she fall from the stairs all the way down? Because if it is from the very top, I would suggest doing that.
Are you alright?
Anyway, I mean, yeah, I would suggest doing that. You might, like, get up fine and so on, but there might be something anyway. Exasperation soon replaces the dual age. The memory is a little fizzy, but the attic and...
There was someone, Rose. In the attic.
Someone? You mean a client?
Oh, that's unlikely. It's
Yeah,
probably just one of the
that-
cleaning crews.
Yeah, sure. That's what she meant. Totally.
The boss sent a few of them back this morning for some last minute...
No, not any of those. They're, I'm not actually sure. Wait, didn't I call you? You said you were in the attic when you answered. That's why I went there in the first place.
Both Rose and the lady look at me like I've just grown another head. Did I see something weird? Rose quickly gasps and... Holy shit, even the freaking hair bounces! Rose quickly casts an apologetic smile at the woman before awkward silence stretches on further. It's her saleswoman smile, the same one she taught me back when I was still her trainee. I should show this to troublesome clients or just to avoid trouble in general, she advised. It's also the same one she gives me when I've done something particularly absurd that may cause us to lose a potential sale. Yeah, who cares? Her eyes are serious when she turns back to me. She takes both my shoulders, gently squeezes it, and with as much patience she can master.
As much as I'd love to have gotten at least a heads up of your arrival, I didn't really get a call from you.
Yes, you did!
You know, signal here is absolutely horrendous. I was in the garden earlier and couldn't even make a single call. Isabella, I'm going to ask again. Are you really alright? What happened?
Brings out the phone and freaking shows it, okay? You see? I called! And you answered, damn it.
I don't know. It's all a bit blurry.
Isabella, do what I suggested.
I remember I was looking for you, but you weren't in the attic. And there's... whoever it is. Then I must have tripped on a rug or something on the way down. Oh no. Do you think someone came in while you were out? You left the main door open.
Boom!
We are so going to get into big trouble if something gets stolen, Rose.
Perhaps it is a concussion.
Or perhaps you two are retarded.
Are you sure you feel fine? We could still call for an ambulance. I could cover for you.
No, I'm fine. I'm okay, Rose. I can work.
Wait. Hold your horses, Rose. I cannot miss an important site because of a minor bump in the head. An extremely minor bump. I mean, I've had worse when I was a kid. This is nothing. Okay, do we not want to know?
Besides, if I leave, you'll have to shoulder everything in the open house, alone. And in a mansion this big?
Well, there's also the part where I may lose that bonus BRC promise, but that's completely beside the point, right? Rose gives me a skeptical look when I return to the cold compress to her and push myself onto the floor. I have to use the circuit's ratings to save myself, but otherwise I feel fine.
See? I'm A-okay.
And boop. The two of them exchange a worried glance and Rose assumes a contemplative look. I bite my lip in anticipation if she says no.
Alright, you in.
A smile tends to slip out from me.
But if I see that you aren't feeling well, I'm taking you personally to the nearest clinic to have you checked. Clear?
You know what, Rose? I don't think we'll be friends. Besides, you are not apparently a main character in this game, so...
Clear as day, ma'am. Thanks, Rose.
You insisted. But remember what I said. First sign of you looking not okay, and we're off. No questions asked.
It's just a small bump. Don't worry.
You shouldn't downplay these kinds of things. It could be a serious injury for all we know.
Okay, I said it first. Suddenly, a small cough sounds against the walls of the foyer, interrupting our banter. The woman is looking expectantly at us. Her stare making me shrink back a little myself. Wait a second. Is your name Marianne? She isn't really intimidating. Well, she is. But not in the scary, negative way. Far from it, actually. Her demeanor simply commands an air of sophistication and respect. In a different world, a younger me would have probably wished to be like her. Okay. Can you stop? I have some talking here, okay? So don't go here. At our lack of response, she coughs again, lifting a well-trimmed eyebrow at me in question. Words get caught in my throat throat at the sight of it, and Rose, as usual, is swift to catch my blunders.
My sincerest apologies, Mrs.
Shit. Okay, I can't get over the fact that even the hair bounces like that.
Miss McCulloch. Marianne McCulloch.
I knew your name was Marianne. Even though you spelled it a little differently, but whatever. McCulloch. Charlie Rose Designs, interior designer, McCulloch, X-mail, 443587071836, 36. She hands Rose her business card. The words interior designer. Oh. Catch my eyes before my partner flips it over. Hey. Probably someone interested in the mansion for its 17th century influences, and I won't hold it against her for. Despite the hair's age and remaining uninhabited for years, the mansion's original fittings and furniture have been kept completely intact and restored to pristine condition. I suppose some people find that trip to the past feeling appealing. After all, with what it offers, this place could also be a haven for people looking to live somewhere with a classic historical charm. Or, you know, it could give them some scare because of being haunted.
Miss McCullough, I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We're just ironing out a few things, but we'll be starting the tour soon enough.
Give me a second. Here. It's Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos. Thank you.
In the meantime, we've prepared some refreshments for you in the parlor while you're waiting. If you could please.
Thanks. There's no need for it, though. I just dropped by for a quick survey of the place. I thought I should check the estate before I meet with the homeowners.
Rose's confusion is impossible to miss when she glanced at me, and I returned with an equally perplexed look. And against my better judgment, I blurt out the first question that comes to mind.
I'm sorry. Homeowners?
I should have kept my mouth shut. A flash of irritation crossed her face, but it instantly disappears under a mask of professional detachment.
Yes. Hannah Wright? I was hired by her to handle the interior design for their newly bought home.
Someone bought it?
This is the Ermengarde mansion, right?
Yes.
It is, but...
She pauses, possibly trying to find the right words to fix the awkward situation without offending someone. We'll check with our supervisor. I don't know. Okay, I feel like answering her I don't know would be stupid. But going with the supervisor option would be, like, kind of more professional. Like, you know, I guess it kind of is similar to right? You don't say, I don't know, because how it will look. You know what? I need to check the details with my supervisor. Yeah, I'd say it's more professional. Let's go this way. Relation status updated. Alright, let's see. See? I got some points with Marianne. She likes me. Those few moments have given me enough time to clear my head of any nervousness or confusion clouding it.
It is, ma'am, but we weren't aware the mansion has already been sold.
What do you mean?
I almost flinch when she turns her gaze on me, but I stand my ground. Besides, it isn't like I haven't dealt with awkward situations like this before. I may screw up at times, but that doesn't mean I haven't learned a thing or two in the 5 years I've worked in the business.
The mansion is indeed for sale, ma'am. Today's the open house, in fact. However, we haven't heard anything from the higher-ups that a deal has already been closed for this particular property. If you'd like, my co-agent and me can check with them right now.
She nods, seemingly in deep thought after I've finished. She appears to be a reasonable person in a way. Given the proper explanation, she'd surely understand.
I thought something looked odd when I arrived here. Excuse me, I think I need to make a call to my secretary. Thank you for your assistance, Miss Santos.
You're welcome. With a slight wave of her hand, she leaves us. That seems to be the end of it. Alright, I mean, I was paying attention to the hair all the time, because, I mean, surprisingly, that was the first thing that caught my eye when she was moving. I see that not only the hair are bouncy for you. Okay. Both Rose and I breathe a sigh of relief. Disaster averted. Whew, I'm a genius. I also don't miss the thumbs up she gives me for doing a good job, and I can't help but swell with pride. Still, I already prepared myself to dial number to our Luxburn office and check, even if she didn't ask for it. I will be very frustrated if, for some reason, something has already been decided without my or Rose's knowledge. That's a whole new level of unfair. We've been working hard on this. Months later, Miss McCullough returns, looking a little frustrated but with an apologetic in her face. Oh, she blushes! So cute! I feel a little sorry for her having to go through all of this trouble.
There seems to have been a little misunderstanding with my client. If you'll allow it, I'd like to stay and wait for them here. I was informed they'll be dropping by for the open house today. I figured it'd be a waste to just leave after that long drive. I might as well meet him here.
Certainly. You could stay at the parlor in the meantime, ma'am. I'm sure it won't be long before our guests arrive. And, Isabella? I left a few documents in my car. You know where I keep those.
You are not worried about her anymore?
Can you please get it for me?
Rose takes a glance at her wristwatch before tossing me a set of keys.
And hurry! We've still got a few minutes to double-check those papers.
Okay, got it.
The two of them disappear behind the parlor's door. Their departure brings with it a stillness to keep me company, neither welcoming nor comforting. Alone like this, it's impossible not to think of what really happened. I wish the memory isn't as elusive as it normally is. Then again, Rose already said she didn't receive any call from me. Was it just paranoia, a temporary lapse after having heard all those tales about this place? Probably. I mean, check the phone and you will know! I want to think of it as such. Better think of it as such so I can work in peace. Except a small part of my mind begs to differ, and if I'm going to be completely honest with myself, I want nothing more than to leave this place as soon as possible. I don't know what's in this house and I don't want to know. The keys Rose have just handed me thick into my palm, its jagged edges creating shoulders on my skin from how hard I'm clutching it. It's a reminder of what I still need to do and why I've taken this job in the first place. Hugging my letter closer to my body, I exit house to get what Rose has asked of me. Just a few more hours, Isabella. A few more hours. Sell the house, get the money, and get the hell. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the hell was that? Anyway, let's check it out quickly. Branching. Oh, I was supposed not to go here. Okay, let's save first of all. Relationships. Hannah, we haven't met her. Zachary, haven't met him in the game yet. Marianne, I'm already good with her. Rebecca, already good with her. Ashton, met him through the phone, but nothing was to make it up or down. Luke, no clue who that is. Alright, then we have a journal. Let's see what else. Timeline. That's okay. While looking for her missing co-agent, Isabel Santos found a mysterious letter in Ermengarde Mansion's attic, driven to fear by what she already citing. It's the place's curse. At work she had to leave the lace, only to meet. What? Okay, definitely nothing more. Then we have Rose Cooper, along with a woman who introduced herself as Marianne. McCullough found Isabel Santos lying unconscious in the mansion's foyer before the open houses start. Unable to recall what happened prior, Isabel insisted on working despite her co-agent's worries about her well-being. Okay. And on the other days, nothing is going on. Is that like the span of time we'll be playing this game on? Like there will be no more days? Like we have from 17th to the 1st? Probably. We'll see. Anything in the over here new about people? Nothing really new about Isabella, Hannah, Marianne, Zachary, Rebecca, Ashton, Luke. Alright. Let's end the episode here. And we will continue the story tomorrow. So yeah, I guess we'll have a lot of people now. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next episode of the letter. Bye bye.